Hello everyone, Football Manager Tactics here, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Liverpool playthrough in Football Manager 24 beta. Today we're going to take on Man United in the Premier League, and we actually are going to do a double header today as well with a live comm in our Europa League game against Rennes. It is a match that will decide who comes out on top. So currently we are level on points due to the fact that we had actually drawn with Rennes previously. So the winner of this game should come out on top, will come out on top actually. Even if we get a draw, we'll come out on top due to our superior goal difference. So looking forward to that one too. Next thing to talk about is our league. We are doing very, very well in the league. We are currently top, 5 points clear with a game in hand. We're taking on Man United, who have had a mixed run of form lately, sitting in 5th on 25 points. Nothing to really write home about them. Before we jump into the game, there is a few things I want to talk about. So first things first, transfers. We have allowed Adrian to go to Al Sadd on a free. It suits everybody. He is on 70,000 per week, so we really want to get him off the wage book. Hopefully that move goes through. He's discussing the contract right at the moment. Then we have had 2 offers for Thiago, one of which we have accepted and one which Thiago has accepted himself, which is Al Nassr. They came in with a really kind of lowball offer. We negotiated for 60 million just to see. They countered with 50 million, so I said, hey, 50 million for a 32-year-old player, I cannot say no to that. So Thiago will be leaving for 50 million on the 1st of January when the transfer window opens. Chelsea did come in with an offer as well, but they came in with an offer of 18 million. And yeah, we're not going to sell him to a rival, and especially not for that price. You may have already noticed as well that we have had an offer accepted for Andre Trindade, an offer of 25 million. That's been accepted. We're currently negotiating a contract with him. I expect him to sign the contract. He is a defensive midfielder, can play in the middle as well. He has actually been linked with Liverpool in real life, heavily linked with Liverpool. So I just said, why not go and sign him for Liverpool in this save? He's costing half of what we're selling Thiago for, and he is 10 years younger than Thiago. I think he definitely will be able to develop into a very good player. For us, probably will start most games as the defensive mid, which means then that we will move Endo to a squad player. Endo has been performing reasonably well for us, but definitely we could do with an upgrade there in the defensive midfield role, the ball-winning midfielder role that's in our tactics. Speaking of performances, there's a couple of things I want to mention. We've had some excellent performances from basically all of the squad throughout the campaign so far, but there's 3 players that have really stood out as probably overperforming, or at least performing exceptionally well. And to be honest, I am pleasantly surprised at these 3 players. First and foremost is Joe Gomez. So we'll take a look at him. He is currently performing amazingly well. He is on a 7.38 average. He's in the Europa League. He started pretty much every game in the Europa League at right back for us. 7.8 rating, 3 assists there. He's been unbelievable. Next on the list is Curtis Jones, and wow. I think I've definitely found the role for Curtis Jones. Even it says here that he is best at playing as a left attacking midfielder. We've been playing him mostly in the centre attacking mid and sometimes at attacking midfield left. Currently, again, a 7.38 average rating for us. He has 9 goals so far this season, which is unbelievable for a player that we were going to rotate in and out. Injuries, etc. have meant that he's played more games than I probably would have thought at the start of the season, but a 9 goal, 6 assist return for a player that we didn't really think was going to feature too much this season is absolutely incredible. You can see his XG in the Europa League is 3.4. In the Premier League is 3.37. So a lot of expected goals there. He's met and even outmatched his XG. In Europa League, he has 4 goals. Premier League, he has 3, and then 3 apiece for assists in both of those competitions. Lastly, we want to talk about Cody Gakpo. Gakpo is on a 7.08 rating for us. Doesn't look to be as good a rating, but to be honest, Gakpo has been an incredible impact sub for us. He's made 7 appearances off the bench in the league, scored 3 goals with 1 assist. And then in the Europa League, he scored 4 goals with 1 assist and a 7.32 rating. Has a couple of goals in the Carabao Cup as well. 7.8 rating for him there. But I've been pleasantly surprised again. Gakpo has been the rotation player. So he's been rotating in as a striker and sometimes on the left. He hasn't been playing as well recently. His form has dropped a little bit, but he has been one of the standout players for us so far this season. Lastly, I want to give a special mention to this guy, Strahinja Pavlovic. 7.13 rating. You can see that he already has 3 goals in the Europa League. He actually scored a hat-trick in the Europa League for us. He scored 2 goals from headers, from corners, and then we got a penalty very, very late on, and he was allowed to take the penalty to complete his hat-trick. He's been immense for us so far. In the handful of games that he has played, he's played very, very well. So we're very, very excited about him. In other team news then, we are struggling with injuries at the moment. Virgil is out. He will be out for about 3 weeks. Konate is out. He's still not fully fit. Tsimikas is out. He will be out for about 2 weeks. And then Diaz is out as well. He'll be back in about a week's time. So injuries are starting to rack up. We might need to look to strengthen in the January transfer window. Maybe get some more backup players in, some young players. But yeah, it's not ideal, especially with the 2 games that we have coming up. Our first choice centre-back pairing of Van Dijk and Konate are out injured, which is not ideal for us at all. Let's take a look now at where we are. So our form this season has been absolutely excellent. No complaints there whatsoever. We've pretty much won almost every single game except for a 0-0 draw Rennes. A special shout out to some fixtures. This TSC fixture, this is the fixture that Pavlovic scored his hat-trick in, and then Matip also got in on the action. So 2 defenders scoring 4 goals for us. Absolutely incredible. Another one then against Sheriff Tiraspol with Salah on 4 goals with a penalty included there as well. A great performance by Salah. But even though the fixtures look good and the scoreline suggests that we have been doing pretty well, our last couple of games, we haven't been at our best. Now, I know our very last game against West Ham was 6-3. Some of those goals were quite lucky, to be honest. It shouldn't have been 6-3. We did struggle initially in this game. And then again, against Fulham, we relied on a 92nd minute winner from Harvey Elliott with Trent scoring in the first half. We were pretty bad in this game, but this is also the game that Van Dijk got injured in. Last but not least, I just want to point out the fact that we absolutely trashed Spurs 7-0 in the league. Spurs were abysmal. We were unbelievable, but Spurs were so bad. I was shocked, to be honest, to win a game 7-0 against Spurs. It's not something that you see happen every day. Spurs are really struggling in the league, actually. If you can see that they are in 15th with only 14 points, struggling very badly. So probably no European football for Spurs this season. And yeah, they have a lot of work to do to catch up to even get back into the top half, to be honest. So yeah, shocker from Spurs. Anyway, with all that out of the way, this is how we're looking today. This is the team that we're more than likely going to go with. We have Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Gomez and Pavlovic as the centre back pairing, with Robertson as our left back, McAllister as the ball winning midfielder, Gravenberch as the deep lying playmaker, Salah, Szoboszlai, Jones and Nunez make up our attack. I did opt for Jones over Jota in this because Jones has just been the informed player. He's scored some important goals for us recently and he's provided some very good assists for us recently as well. So Jones does get the nod over Jota. But let's get into the match. So kickoff is now underway. The teams are lining up and getting ready to go. Hopefully we can take advantage of the fact that Man United are struggling as well, which means that our centre half pairing, which is not our strongest, will not really struggle too much against Man United, as Rashford has the ball and Fernandes scores very early on, actually straight away from tip-off. It's not even a minute gone and Fernandes has a goal against us, so not ideal, not an ideal start at all. You really wonder who's at fault here. Trent probably should have done more. No one is covering Fernandes there. Easy goal from Man United. We are 1-0 down. Anthony with the ball in. Darwin heads away. McAllister should get there. It's a 50-50. Oh, he should have really went for that. That was a 50-50. He would have got it. Now Anthony has a chance for 2-0. It is 2-0 to Man United. That all comes from McAllister not putting a foot in for that challenge. I had a feeling he probably could have won that ball. Alisson's going mad for some reason. They are checking this for potential offside. The goal has been disallowed. Okay. Happy days. So we're still only 1-0 down. Let's see the actual offside here. Was he offside? Yes, he was offside. So VAR coming to the rescue for Liverpool here. We are playing very, very poorly though by the looks of things. Like, this is not how we normally play whatsoever. Now we have a highlight. Jones is on the counter here, storming up that left wing. He has Szoboszlai for support. Plays it back to Gravenberch. With a ball over the top for Salah. What can Salah do? He's going to take one on. Oh, he hits the post, and Jones with the follow-up. Jones has scored. And that is great. That is exactly why we had him in the team. Jones is the informed player right now for our squad. And he deserves to be starting over Jota. And he gets his reward for his fine form with a somewhat fortunate goal from a rebound from a very good Salah shot. But it's now 1-1. We are back in this. And half-time has come. It's 1-1. Highlights have been few and far between in this game. We are probably performing a little bit worse than Man United at the moment. 4 shots to their 5. Both of us have 2 on target. They have 1 yellow card. They're edging it slightly in possession and also in passes completed. We need to really pick up our game if we're to get anything out of this game whatsoever. This is, again, another game where we want to make a statement. We want a result. It's always a good thing when we beat Man United, especially when we beat them away. So let's see what we can do in the second half. Second half underway, and straight away we have a highlight. Salah is on the ball. Good tracking from him. Gomez has it. Plays it back to Alisson. Plays it out to Pavlovic. Pavlovic on the ball. What's he going to do? Out to Robertson, who will carry it forward. Being challenged by Anthony, but he shrugs him off. Robertson's still going. Sends one in. Darwin should be on the end of this, and Darwin scores a header. That's 2-1 for us now. That literally was all Andy Robertson. He carried the ball pretty much from inside our own half all the way up to the byline. Sent in a wonderful cross for Darwin to head, and he makes it 2-1. Advantage now to us. Hopefully we can get another goal now to capitalise and really cement our control over this game. Another highlight straight away from kickoff as well for United. They're going to be playing the ball forward. Rashford is going to outpace Trent. Rashford is through on goal. He's going to score here, yes. Literally straight away after we scored, we concede. I think Trent probably should be defending a bit better there. He just lets him through. But also there's no cover from Joe Gomez either. Although Gomez is covering the runner. But yeah, it's pretty poor defending all around, to be honest. Not happy that we've just conceded that goal. So it looks like that we have an injury for Trent. He's picked up a knee injury, so we're going to have to swap Gomez to our right back, and then we're going to have to put Matip in. Curtis is starting to struggle a bit now, so we will put Jota in. Salah is struggling a bit, but we're going to leave him on just for a small bit longer. We will then bring either Cody or Harvey on, but for now we'll just go with these 2 subs. United on a break now again. Mount to Casemiro. Matip steps in. Salah plays it forward. It's a terrible pass from Salah. Possession given back straight away. Højlund. Unbelievable save from Alisson to keep us in the game there. It looks like he may have been offside though, but still. Man United are starting to turn the screw here. Anthony on possession on the right wing. Up against Robertson. What can Robertson do? Nothing. He lets him cross. Mount has the ball. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Gravenberch intercepts, but oh my god. A mix-up at the back there. And a wayward shot then from Man United. They do get the corner. Corner comes in. Matip heads away. Szoboszlai is there. And that is the end of the highlight. Man United really on top in this game. Casemiro with a shot. Oh my God. He scored that from about 35 yards out. Alisson probably should have done a lot better there. He really didn't cover himself in glory whatsoever. But again, there was no pressure on him. He was able to take his time to pick his spot. Varane with the pass. Nobody pressuring him. And he just hits a low one in. 3-2 to Man United. We need to make some subs. Alright, so we have took Salah off. Salah has come off for Harvey. Alexis has also come off for Thiago. And then Darwin has come off for Gakpo. Hopefully we can pull another goal back and try and salvage a draw out of this game. And things have just gone from really bad to really worse. Robertson has got an injury and we have no subs left. So I don't really know what to do here. We can't have nobody on that wing though, that's the problem. We need to do something. Pavlovic can go and play left. And then I think we're going to have to stick Thiago in as a defender, even though he can't really play there. Can Gravenberch play there? Nope. I don't really know what we're going to do here. We've swapped Thiago for our wing back. Not ideal whatsoever. We put Gomez on the left because Gomez can play there. But yeah, this is not looking good. We are down to 10 men with 15 minutes left. Not ideal whatsoever. We have one more highlight. Maybe we can salvage a draw out of this. No. Unless Thiago can do something here. Time is almost up. Matip needs to launch this. Sends it to Gravenberch. Back to Pavlovic. Gravenberch again. One last push, lads. Great tackle from Mason Mount there. But Jota again coming in. Fernandes keeps possession. Man United are just going to hold on to possession now, I believe. Or they might try and launch a counter of their own. Eriksen carrying the ball. Højlund plays it through for Martial, who's going to score and make it 4-2. What an abysmal game. They are checking for offside. They have disallowed the goal. Still 3-2, but that's going to be the last kick of the game. Was he offside? Yes, he was. He was miles off. Still, it's no consolation for us. We've just lost 3-2. Our first loss of the season. Not good. Our performance was awful. And to top it all off, we've lost Robertson to injury. Robertson himself was just coming back from injury. We were stretched. I'm pretty disappointed with that result, to be honest. I'm telling him that, yeah, they weren't good enough. Not happy with that at all. But anyway, we march on, we move on. We've Europa League game next. Let's get into that Europa League game. And let's see if we can just forget about this result completely. Alright, so we are back. Here is our lineup for our game against Rennes. Kelleher will keep his place in goal. He has been a good goalkeeper for us in the Europa League, so he will keep his place. Endo is at right back because Trent is injured. Matip and Pavlovic are the centre half pairings, and then Gomez at left back. McAllister in our ball-winning midfielder role with Gravenberch in the deep-lying playmaker role. Elliott on the right, Jones in the middle in the centre attacking midfield role. Jota on our left wing, and then Gakpo as our striker. So here we go, Rennes lineup. Mandanda actually had an unbelievable game against us in the last fixture. So hopefully he doesn't have a repeat today. Let's kick off. Not too sure about what to make of Endo at right back, but unfortunately we just really don't have a decision here. McAllister with a corner. Pavlovic to win the second ball. He'll probably play a pass out to Gakpo. Gakpo cuts inside. Can he get a shot off? No, he can't. Pavlovic will recover the ball though. Plays it to McAllister. Matip back on the ball. Gravenberch. We're looking for a run. McAllister here finds Endo, who is on the overlap here. Squares one through, and there's Curtis Jones for his 11th goal of the season. Great assist from Endo as well. Good ball to find Endo on the overlap. Good run from Endo. Good assist through. And then Curtis Jones was there to make sure that we are 1-0 up in this game. Advantage to us. Mandanda with the kick out. Headed down by Matip for Jones, who plays it back for Gomez. Gravenberch to Pavlovic. Into McAllister. Gravenberch again. Jota receives the ball. Plays a nice ball forward for Gomez. What can he do? Holds it up, gives it back to Jota. Jota will take his man on, finds Gravenberch, who will try and should send this in. No, back to Gomez, who sends one in. Gakpo's there with the head, and Gakpo scored his 10th goal of the season. It's 2-0. We are looking comfortable here. Great play again from us. Great wing play from us. Good ball in. Good header from Gakpo. 2-0. We're looking comfortable enough inside 10 minutes as well. There's probably going to be more goals in this game. Free kick taken by McAllister. Gomez heads it off the post. Unfortunate for Gomez. He has scored once for us this season so far. Corner now for Rennes. Pavlovic meets that. Elliott out jumps, which is very, very surprising that Elliott's tiny. Can't really clear the ball too far away though. And here's Wu on the ball, but Pavlovic with an interception and then makes a meal of it. And they get a free shot, but it was always going wide. Gomez with the throw. Curtis Jones plays it for McAllister, who plays it for Jota, who can bend one. Just wide. Good play again from us though. Very positive play. Very, very positive. Night and day difference to what we saw in the last game. So throw in taken by Asignon. Plays it to, I think that's Nemanja Matic. It is. Endo with a good header there. Only as far as Omari. They are playing some good football here. Good tackle from Jota though to win possession back. Jones has it. It's a bit congested at the moment. Gomez plays it back to Pavlovic. And then the ball is transitioned up the field. Jones with a lovely pass for Jota, who has to make it 3, and he does. Very, very well taken goal there by Jota. Unbelievable play from us again to get the ball up through the middle of the pitch this time. Smart little play in from Curtis Jones to play in Jota. And it's 3-0 Liverpool. We're coasting. So Rennes on the ball. Matic is on the ball trying to progress it forward. Good press from us to force them to retreat back to their centre half. Omari on the ball. Jones wins back possession. Now Gakpo has it. He has Harvey on his right, but he chooses to go left. Plays it back for Gomez. What will Gomez do here? Oh, Gomez has absolutely sold his defender, and Gomez tries to bend one in and almost nearly scored an unbelievable goal there. He absolutely sold his defender. Gakpo has a corner now. Gakpo plays it in. Jones plays out for Jota, who hits it first time, and he wasn't far away from that either. That could have been 4. That would have been a spectacular goal if he had scored that. So, half time for us. We are winning 3-0. We are absolutely dominating this game. 11 shots, 4 on target, 3 of them being goals, 60% possession, 284 passes completed to their 191, an XG of 1.74. Things are looking very good for us. I'm very happy with the performance so far. Hopefully we can keep it up, maybe get a couple more goals to really seal the deal on this. But as far as we're concerned, we are top of the group and we are going through to the knockout phases now with a favourable draw as well. Let's get into the second half. Elliott with a corner. Pavlovic with the header, but Pavlovic just over the bar, unfortunately. Endo to Elliott. Jones has the ball. Jones has been everywhere today. He's been outstanding again, but as soon as I say it, he just leaves the ball, gives possession straight back to Rennes, who now have an opportunity for a goal here. And Kelleher with the save. Great save there by Kelleher to keep us in at 3-0. But they do have a corner now. Beauregard with the corner. Sends it in. That is sent out by Matip. We're defending well too. I think it's time for some changes. There are some tired legs out there. Jota is looking pretty tired. I'm going to bring Szoboszlai on for Jota. We're going to take Gravenberch off and put in maybe not actually, because Bajcetic is pretty tired too. We'll bring Thiago in, even though he's going to be leaving us soon. Gomez is tired as well, but unfortunately I just cannot take him out. We don't have any other left backs. I think I will give some minutes though to Konate just to get back some minutes into his legs. So we'll take Pavlovic off. He is on a yellow. Let's leave it there for now. Let's keep going with this game. Straight away we have a highlight as well. McAllister over the top for Gakpo. He's not going to get there, unfortunately. Madonna on the ball now. What's he going to do? He's going to send it long. Gomez should be winning this header. Thiago doesn't win the header. Beauregard has possession now. Again, forced to retreat. Elneny on the ball now. Through to Matic. And back again. We're pressing well. Defending well. Elneny. It's good play from Rennes. A ball over the top. Oh, great save by Kelleher again. He's been fantastic for us in the Europa League. Honestly, he's been very, very good. I'm very surprised at how well he's been playing. The corner sent in there. And Omari, just as I say it, Kelleher concedes a goal. Unfortunately, there probably wasn't a whole lot he could have done there. A very good strike from Omari. Kelleher kind of flapped at it a bit, I guess, but it's still 3-1, so nothing to be majorly concerned about. Probably could have been covered a bit better there by Gomez. Didn't really cover himself in glory, but oh well. No clean sheet for us today, but we do have a highlight straight away after kickoff. Elliott sends one for Szoboszlai. Doesn't win that header, and now Rennes are on a break again. Endo struggling at right back, it seems. Here we go. Kelleher with a massive save. And then Elneny misses the follow-up. That should have been 3-2. Absolutely, that should have been 3-2. We got off lucky there. And all of a sudden, it's Rennes are really on top of us, but we have one possession back. Gomez to Szoboszlai, to Thiago, Jones, Gakpo. This is great football. Endo on the ball. What can he do? Sends one in for Gakpo, and Gakpo puts the seal on the game. It's 4-1. There's no way back for Rennes now. I'm delighted Gakpo's been able to score. Again, another assist from Endo, who has struggled defensively today at right back. But in terms of attacking output, he has 2 assists. So you can't argue with that. Great ball in. Easy finish for Gakpo. 4-1. Game over. Corner now for Rennes. Beauregard plays one out the edge of the box. Comes back to him. Sends one in. Gakpo outjumps Matic. Beauregard plays one, and Beauregard gets a second goal for Rennes. Again, Endo was missing, but they are checking this for offside. It is given as offside. It was probably from the return ball from Omari here after the header from Matic. Yeah, he's offside. So it stays at 4-1. Gomez now on the ball. Carrying it. Thiago brings it forward. McAllister out to Endo. Again, Endo has an opportunity for a cross here. Crosses it. Poor cross. Gakpo, though. An absolute howler of a mistake there from the centre half. Gakpo pounces. Gets a second. It's 5-1. Again, we need to see what actually happened here, because that's shocking defending, to be honest. Endo with a cross in. Oh, the defender. That's what it was. The defender tried to clear it. Hit one of his own players. Gakpo was there on the rebound and absolutely put it away. Gakpo actually on a hat-trick. Sorry, not 2 goals. Gakpo on a hat-trick. Again, Gakpo playing phenomenally well for us. Delighted to see. I'm actually going to make a substitution. I'm going to bring Darwin on. Going to take Gakpo off just so he can get a standing ovation from the crowd. Hat-trick is something to be very proud of, so delighted for him. Endo is also having a fantastic game. So what we'll do is we'll bring Connor Bradley in and give Endo a bit of a standing ovation as well. After this free kick, of course, Beauregard standing over it, sends one. Konate meets that only as far as Blasto. Santa Maria with a shot. It looks like he may have been offside as well. No? Yeah, the lino has his flag up. Was he offside? It looked like to me he could have been offside. No, I don't think he was offside. Good goal from Santa Maria. It's 5-2. Not to worry. Yeah, that was very tight actually. Very, very tight, but he was just onside. Great finish actually. Let's confirm those tactical changes anyway. It's not going to make much of a difference. 3 minutes added on. And 3 minutes are over. We've won this game 5-2. We are top of the group. We are going through to the knockouts in Europe. Again, Gakpo, hat-trick, 10 overall rating. He was outstanding for us today, as was Curtis Jones. Again, Curtis Jones was heavily involved in the play. Endo was fantastic going forward. Maybe not as good defensively, but he won't be playing at right back for many games. We're just giving Trent a rest. But 5-2, good victory. I'll take that. So that leaves us with 16 points from a possible 18 in our Europa League group. We did top the group. We qualified first. We are going to the knockouts. We will see who we're going to be playing next in the knockouts very soon. Other news, in the FA Cup, we have an away draw against Swansea. And then in the Carabao Cup, we have an away draw against Sheffield United. So 2 very winnable games there as well. Probably, hopefully, progress into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup and then into the next round of the FA Cup as well. So where we're at now, that one red blip there on our schedule is really, really frustrating for me, but not to worry. We march on. We still have a healthy lead in the league, so I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Next few games, Wolves, Sheffield, Bournemouth, Sheffield again in the league, Spurs. So I think what I'll do is I will bring it back next episode for the Newcastle game. We'll play all these games. We'll get through the transfer window, and then I'll fill you in on some of the transfers that we've had. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe what we'll do actually is we'll bring it for the Man City game. That would probably be a better game to livecom. And then we also have the last 16 of the Europa League as well. We don't know who we're playing against just yet, but we'll have Man City, we'll have a knockout, we'll have Man United at home looking for some revenge, and then we'll have the second round of the Europa League. So some very tasty fixtures there. So yeah, we'll bring it back for the City game. We'll play through all of the Christmas period, all of the January transfer window, and then we'll catch up with the transfers that we've made, any outgoings that we made, some more incomings. I believe we will make some more signings. We do need to strengthen a little bit more. So yeah, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you've enjoyed this, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I'm doing. Any suggestions, please leave them for me. A like also goes a long way. Subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed, if you're enjoying my content. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been Football Manager Tactics, and I will see you in my next video.